Welcome! It's Christmas Eve. We're as ready as we're going to be for Christmas, and I thought that you'd like to come inside our renovation cottage to have a little bit of a tour. Come on in. My beautiful herb garden is looking a bit wintry, waiting for the spring now to come and so it can spring back into life. But that was a big achievement this year. Let's go inside. From the front door we step straight into the room that we call the cinema room. As you can see, Mark and Rowan are enjoying a game. What are you playing?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. So this is a room that I use as a study here, and Rowan plays games, and we also watch films in here. I think tonight we're going to watch Bridget Jones in here, so we've got the fire going, although I think the fire's gone out.
The fire's actually going, believe it or not.
As an antique dealer, I need somewhere to keep my stock, so this table here is an area where I keep stock. And there seems to be some flowers on the floor, which were on that trunk, but I'm assuming the flowers have been moved to make way for game playing, has it?
Yep.
Well, I won't hold you up in here. I'll go through to the next room. Before I move on, I'll just show you my mushroom tree, which I'm keeping in this old fire bucket. I started collecting mushrooms this year, and I just want my tree to get bigger and bigger each year with more and more mushrooms. It's looking really pretty just as it is. I'm going to scoot past this room, which is the boot room. That currently is full of building stuff, and we move into the kitchen. We're part way through preparing the Christmas dinner. We actually eat on Christmas Eve. All the veg is prepped, the ham has just come out. I'm about to set the table. I've got this beautiful linen which has Mark and my initials on it, and a red gingham tablecloth. I'm trying to decide whether to go for red candles or natural candles, but anyway, that's all coming together. The range fire is fueled up, that's wood fueled. It's very warm in here. Recently we've had the addition of a dishwasher, which will be integrated. So this butcher's block was there where the dishwasher now is, so we've had to move the butcher's block just to the end. And all of these things, these are all pantry items, and eventually we're going to have a walk-in pantry just here, and that cupboard will go into the boot room. So everything keeps moving around, but as a room at the moment, this is warm, it's quite comfortable, it's fully functioning. It's really good. This is the new unit which we had recently. In the new year we've got to get some shelves put in there. And that is just going to be full of white crockery and possibly my black and white transferware as well. You can see there's an addition of a new sofa. That's just an old French sofa which needs to be reupholstered. But as a big family space, it was really important that we had room for friends and family to sit down and relax. Just trying to give you an idea of the scale of this room. Here we're going to have a big window that will look through onto the living room. Obviously that unit is something that won't be staying, but the sink will be there. So if I look that way, there's the living room. And if I look the other way, this is the new master bedroom. It's not finished. This is a room that we only moved into about 3 days ago. Still need to pack things away. There's some Christmas presents all around as well. But we've been sleeping in here and it's really quite cosy. This is definitely work in progress, so please don't judge me on the state of it. We will have a built-in wardrobe down the end there, which will be quite high, so we'll have lots and lots of storage. And off the master bedroom, there's an ensuite. This is the room that we've been doing lots of work on, the shower room. Although not complete, you'll see some old Georgian panelling that we've put up behind the bed. We are going to turn this into a big headboard, and we are also going to have a 4-poster bed here as well. You might think it's a bit strange having a bedroom off the kitchen, but we're going to have a built-in pantry here, and then here there'll be an invisible door. You will not know that there's a door here. Only if you know that there's a bedroom beyond will you know it's there. If we tell you, which we just have. So we're going to have this invisible door, which I think could be either a bookcase, look like a bookcase, or a plate rack. We haven't quite decided. But when you're in this room moving forward, you just wouldn't know that there was a bedroom beyond the kitchen. The wonderful thing about both the kitchen and the bedroom is the high ceiling. Really makes the room feel big and spacious. In this room, we're going to put wood planks on the ceiling, and as you can see, the ceiling, it's open in between the shower room and the bedroom. So the wood planks will go all the way over, and there's also a skylight to go in there as well. And there's also a big sky lantern to go in the kitchen, which will just make the light flood through. Moving on to the final room, I do get asked if I'll show upstairs. I'm not prepared to at the moment. My children are quite private with their spaces and they don't want me going upstairs, which I think is fair enough. So for now, I'll just tell you that there is one staircase going up that side, and in the cinema room that we've just been into, there's another staircase. So Rowan has some stairs leading up into her bedroom now, which is there, and Imi has her bedroom on the other side, and eventually there'll be a Jack and Jill bathroom in between the 2 bedrooms, so they can share that, and that will have a lovely luxurious bath in it, and it's quite a nice big space. Although this room has lots of furniture in it that won't be here eventually, this is one of the most finished rooms. There's still a few things to do. We have got a plan to put a lovely fire surround in there. In both the cinema room and the living room, we do need to take these pavement tiles up because underneath is just soil and it can feel quite cold in the winter. So we're going to take the pavement tiles up, put natural insulation down, and then relay the pavement tiles. It will just make it feel a lot more comfortable. The wood cladding here was one of the first projects that we did. I absolutely love that. This workbench came from Mark's dad. He picked that up in France and had it in his place in France for quite a few years, and that's definitely staying as well. There's some Christmas presents under there if you wonder why there's a Union Jack flag behind the sofa. The industrial trolley coffee table is a new addition this year. We picked that up at an antique fair. This is the wall where, when we were in the kitchen, I said that we were going to have a window here. That is really going to make this room feel a lot lighter. That's a project I'm really looking forward to doing. None of the rooms have got the final pieces of furniture in, or lamps or anything. We're just making it look as cosy as we can as we do the renovation. Old chairs, old furniture, but we just do our best to make it as homely as we possibly can. That was a very, very, very quick tour, just showing you what Star Corner looks like as we head into Christmas. We've made it as festive as we can, and now we're just going to switch off and really enjoy some family time together. Thank you so much for joining us on our renovation journey. We're really looking forward to next year, and we will see you again in the new year. Have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye for now.